You're listening to the Artist King podcast.
This is DTM of DeltaTangoMike.com, and this is the Artist King podcast, episode 63. Once a week, we have a special guest who touches on the subjects and themes that deal with artists in the business of being creative. This week, we have Allen Johnston, the music specialist. Mr. Johnston has over 4 decades of experience in the music industry as a record promoter and artist representative. Today's subject is financial planning, and Mr. Johnston shares some of his experience learned through the years. Check out more about the music specialist at www.asha.com. Every month, Artist King will be giving away a 1-hour consultation with an art business mentor and a business coach at Azalea Creative in Inman Park. To be eligible, artists must be an Artist King email subscriber. Visit www.artistking.org and subscribe now to get a chance to be one of those artists, plus receive updates on upcoming events, classes, meetups, workshops, and resources available to artists of all levels. The June winner has been contacted, and we look forward to working with up-and-coming artists every month. Please take a moment to find the Artist King podcast and rate our program on your favorite platform. We are on iTunes, Spreaker.com, Stitcher Radio, and ArtistKingArchive.com. It is important that we hear from you and get your feedback and ideas. Artist King is yours, and we want you to benefit from the information shared here every week. The Artist King podcast is made possible by our generous sponsors: the law offices of Deborah Gonzalez Esquire, VelocityScreenprint.net, RevolveSkate.com, OHub at Giant, SouthSide Sickest, Mex Manny Beats, the Biz Garage, SuperNova South, OnyxCon.com, and also be on the lookout for reduced rates on websites for artists by DenominatorGraphics.com and Lucam.com. Check out ArtistKing.org for details. Now on to our interview with Allen Johnston, the music specialist.
Allen Johnston, and my company is called The Music Specialist. My company is set to assist independent artists, companies, entertainment industry, organizations. In fact, I call my company's byline your entertainment industry connection.
Okay.
All right. So today, I want to say something about financial planning in the entertainment industry. So the question should be, why does someone who makes millions need to budget? The right answer is not to retire broke.
Right. Nobody wants to retire broke.
Yeah. Especially because you mismanage your money during that brief, high-earning years. I don't care what style of music you're playing. You have someone in that style you figure is the master, is at the top of their game, making a lot of money, and they only make money for a while, and then you don't hear about them. The people that keep coming back years later and still have money understood the basics to having a core budget that met their basic expenses, and they did not go out and buy a Mr. T starter kit, gold, new cars, depreciate. They thought about how to keep their money, and in doing so, quite a few seeked out a certified financial planner. So planners emphasize planning for the worst case scenario, and they do this by putting money away in an emergency fund. Unfortunately, the artists that I've run into, whatever genre it's been, gets their check on Friday and they have it spent by Monday. They already know I'm making money to go buy something. And that's how they think instead of I'm making money to go save for something. So I think there are 4 basic things to do if you're going to do financial planning. And the first one is buy insurance. Most artists don't think that their hands or their throat, their voice is insurable. But that's how they make their money. Why would you not? You insure your car. Why would you not insure your hands if you're a guitarist? Or your voice if you're a singer? Or your lips and mouth if you're a horn player? It makes no... So I say buy insurance. Also, buy health insurance. Health insurance is critical if you want to be a long-term anything. Just long-term life.
Right.
Life insurance. Buy life insurance so you can set yourself up. Also, quite a few life insurance policies, if you buy the right policy, will reach a certain level, and then you can take money out and use it, and your policy's still 100% in effect. So it becomes another income stream. Buy disability insurance wherever possible. That disability insurance will help you in case something funky goes down in your life. And of course, plan your estate. Plan what's going to happen while you're alive, in case something happens to you, in case you get ill or someone has to take care of you. So this happens to most people. When I tell it to you, Dan, you're going to say, okay. Beware the investment scam. What's an investment scam? An investment scam generally is somebody telling you, Pookie can wash cars, we need to open up a car wash. Big Mama can cook so good, we need to have a restaurant. As soon as you make some money, you're going to find relatives that all want to do something with your money. The biggest problem is Pookie's never run a business, doesn't know how to order soap or water or rags or manage people. Big Mama good in her kitchen, but she can't run a restaurant because she don't work well with people. Or she doesn't have the training to make sure that the books and accounting is done right every night. Most celebrities, and in particular rappers and pop artists, they're frequent targets for investment scams because they make big money and they don't pay close attention to their finances. They're busy, they're out working, they're out performing. So
right, you get caught up in your craft and producing, and somebody has to take care of the housekeeping. So
I think the bottom line here is, in the conclusion of financial planning basics, is to always be closely involved in your finances and educate yourself about money management, even if you're working with a financial advisor. There's a story I tell, and I'm going to tell it today. I was told to me by my family, and they says if you own a restaurant, know how to greet people at the front door and take the garbage out the back door and everything in between, so that you know what can happen. And if somebody's not doing their job, you can tell. One of the people that did this quite a bit was James Brown. He knew everybody's job that was working around him. And if they wasn't on their job, they either got fined or fired.
Send us feedback to dtm@artistking.org and subscribe to the Artist King podcast on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Spreaker.com, or ArtistKingArchive.com. This has been your Artist King podcast, and I am DTM of DeltaTangoMike.com, telling you to get out and learn so you can earn. Let go of the starving artist title and move into the thriving artist art life. See you next week.